Hello YouTube, it's Petpaparazziguy, and I'm here by request. Actually, a couple of you have watched my Paper Sword Part 1 tutorial, have requested one with vocals, so it's easier to make, and I meet the demands, and so here I am. This time it will have vocals and precise instructions, hopefully. So without further ado, let's get to it. You're going to need a couple pieces of paper. I wouldn't say as many as I have. I have like 25 sheets here. You won't need that much. You will need some tape and some scissors. So first, cast aside the scissors. You're going to need your tape, but keep that at your side. And take 4 pieces of paper. I think that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, so 4 pieces of paper. Okay. Sorry, it's all gotta be neat. Now, take 2 pieces out of the 4, and then cast the other 4 aside. Now line this up approximately 1 sheet, 1 inch on top of the other. And then take that down on both ends. It's important you do this on both ends for the bottom layer. Alright? Taping is what takes a while. So that's why this video is as long as it is. Okay, so now go on to the back. Try doing this with one swift little taping motion. Okay, good enough. So now, grab the 2 pieces of paper, your other 2 pieces, lay this on top and do the same. About 1 inch. And tape. This time you do not have to tape the back. Alright. Oh boy. It doesn't matter if the tape is messy here because it won't make a difference when you make your sword. Okay, so now you have this. Now tape the 2 pieces together, which only requires 2 pieces of tape. Just tape from the sides, then just tape down, just like this. Just so they're connected. You can connect them on either side as long as it is tape. Alright. So we have this. You can put your tape aside because now we're going to fold. Yay. So fold about, I'd say about 1 inch up. About 1 inch up, and then keep folding until you have no paper left. Make sure you flatten as you fold. Alright, and flat. Alright, now quickly tape it down so that the edges don't come apart. Also, tape one side of your blade so far. Tape one side shut. So this is the side I'm going to tape shut. Now, the next step I'm about to show you is optional. You may take your scissors, and if you like to cut if you like your swords medieval looking like I do, feel free to make it look like that. So just cut off the edges. Like that. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then just tape that down. Oops, sorry about that. Alright, and taped. So now that's what your blade should look like so far. Now, you're going to need to take another sheet of paper. Put your blade aside. And fold it in half. Hamburger. not hot dog, hamburger. And if you have done origami and you can just cut along a tear like I can, feel free to do so. If not, use scissors, but I'm going to tear this. Go. You're going to need this side later, but cast it aside for right now. Now, take your blade and just wrap this around the blade. Do not tape it down yet. So like that. You want it to be able to slide up and down your blade. If this will let me do that. Which I am guessing it won't. Okay. Sorry about that. This should work now. So now just wrap it around the blade. Tape the sides together. Do not tape it to the blade though. Just tape the two ends together. And now it should be able to slide up and down the blade. Just like this. There's a reason for that. Now put your hand on the side that you have, okay, you see where I cut here? Put your hand on the opposite side. This will be your hilt. So put it to about the size of your hand. Then tape it there. On all ends, don't forget the back. Alright, right there. I'm just going to tape this little part of my sword down because it's very much annoying. Okay. So now you have that. You want to actually, make your hilt, right? So, with your hand here, take the other piece of paper, all right? And basically just cut that in half, or fold and tear. By the way, if you guys have been doing a better job taping, which you probably have been doing, your sword will look a heck of a lot better than mine. Because I am not the best taper. There we go. I'm going to try actually, taping this side down so that it's like actually good. So, sorry for the delay. Come on. Here we go. Hey, it's actually working. And if some of the paper, well, never mind. I'm sure your swords are gonna look a lot better than mine when they're done. Which is kind of ironic. Okay, so now that my blade is somewhat halfway to even nearly good, we may now continue on making the separator, or whatever the heck you call that thing. Alright, so now fold the little end in half 2 times. Now tape that down. Right. And the last piece of tape for this one. Then do the same for the next one. Alright, now just tape it down. Yada yada yada, you know the drill. Working with paper, gotta tape stuff down. Alright. And done. Now this part's going to be kind of sort of maybe tricky for some of you. you have 2 of these, correct? Put one on top of the other and tape one side together, but leave the other side free. So I'm going to show you what it's going to look like, just in case you didn't quite catch that. But tape these ends together, but leave these sides open and free. So it kind of looks like this. So you can do that, you can close it, you can open it and stuff. So the reason you do this is slide it along where your hand fits, and then it'll look just like this. Now tape these 2 ends together. Now tape it down so it's like, you know, all flat. Just like this. Do the same for the other side. It's kind of tricky, so if you have any problems with it, leave a comment and I'll try answering as best I can. So now that you have that, and you don't like how long it is or something, feel free to cut it to a desired length. Okay, that did not work well for me. So mine is going to look very, very little, but you guys will hopefully do a better job. So now, tape your hilt down to your blade, both ends. Yay, so now you have this. So this is your sword, kind of. I'm just going to use this side for demonstration because this side is all taped and weird and stuff. So now you're going to want to reinforce the handle. It's relatively easy to do because, well, here's all you got to do. Cut a little sheet of paper, not very big. I'd say just about like 2 inches by 2 inches. Crumple it into a ball. Sort of a ball. Open up your handle and stick it right in the middle. Just like that. Alright, now just close your handle. I have no idea what that does, but for me it reinforces the handle. I don't know if it'll reinforce the handle for you, but you know. So now just tape the end closed. Just like that. So now you'll be able to move it around. It's very sturdy. But if you wish to reinforce the handle more, add some more things in there. Or you can make like 3 other swords, but that's just way too weird. I don't even know how to do that. But if you can figure out how to reinforce the handle better, please tell me. But for now, this is a really good, sturdy little sword. So now, that being said, time to show you how to make the hilt. Take 2 pieces of paper. Your last 2 pieces, actually. If you have enough paper, you know. And now, put the blade along it. Not the hilt, just stop right at the hilt. Just put your blade along it and straighten out the pieces of paper. Take your sword off of it. And then tape them down, front and back. Just like you were making the blade all over again. Remember, the blade has to be a perfect fit. Personally, making the hilt is one of my favorite parts because when this is done, the hilt looks, one, really nice with the sword. It just looks pretty good. By the way, guys, I have a sincere thank you for you because on my How to Make a Paper Sword Part 1 tutorial, many of you who are probably watching this video have watched my other one. And I sincerely want to thank you guys for giving me almost 5,000 views. I never knew the video, I know by YouTube standards that's weak, but for me that actually means something because I'm kind of new to YouTube, and I just really want to thank you guys for that, for this opportunity. So now, just back on topic, just roll this paper along the blade. Just like this. Fold as you go. And eventually, you'll come to a stop. Kind of, sort of, maybe not like me. I have to redo this. Sorry, guys. Just allow me to redo the hilt. I mean, the handle. What's wrong with me? The sheath. I apologize. Flatten. As you go. Alright, so now remove your sword and tape. Mine looks awful, but since you guys are way better at folding stuff than I am, this will actually come out good for you. Oh, sorry. Hiccups. So now find the side where your sword fits best in here. And then close, and then find the length of your sword and cut along that. Just like that. And then tape that entrance or closing shut. And move all your stuff aside and be proud of yourself. Now, you may be asking how sturdy can this be? You're probably watching this and you're waiting to make it, which I do on a lot of origami things. But how sturdy is this, you may ask?